guys, it's Drew from Nicely Cool Games, and it's a Sunday afternoon here, and I just thought it'd be fun to open up some regular draft booster packs of Commander Legends. So if you just want to follow along for fun, just kind of check out some of the stuff that's in the set. We're just going to dive in and have a little bit of fun this afternoon. All right. I'm gonna open upside down. I'm sorry, I'm definitely not as good as the many other people probably opening. But if and when I hit something cool, I'll flip it around so you can check it out. Some trope track here. Sailor Means, Fleshbag Marauder. Is that common? That's cool. Natural Reclamation. Huh, cool. This is Games of Battleflight. Games Lieutenant. Kamal's Will. Choose one. If you control a commander, you can choose both. Until end turn, any number of target lands you control become 1/1 elemental creatures with vigilance, indestructible, and haste. They're still lands. Choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control, so all of your lands, would fight the creature that you select to fight with. Okay. Emodi, Celebrant of Bounty. Cascade, yep, okay. Livio, Earthsworn Sentinel. Annoyed Altasar. Reach, Trample, Cascade. Cool. We'll keep moving them off. Sometimes the camera will try and focus. Oh, here, you can remove that little tab too. Preordain, Soul's Might. Lost Element. It's cool that the diamonds are at common. Dawn, Stone Fury. This Battlefield. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of a draw card situation. Discard card, put, remove. Huh, that's pretty decent. That's free draw. I built Animar probably as one of my earlier decks when I was really learning how to deck build. And so now I have this problem where every time I see cards, I kind of look at it through the lens of Animar. So, you know, when I look at this card, I'm like, oh, well, this would be a free spell you cast and it actually nets you a card, so it's great. Okay. All creatures can attack your opponents as though those creatures had haste. Huh, that's neat, that's interesting. Oh, nice, there we go. Opposition Agent, wonderful card. This allows you, I promised I'd turn them around. Just need to make sure that probably isn't visible. If we get close. There we go. You control your opponents while they're searching their libraries. While an opponent is searching your library, they exile each card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. You may spend mana as though it were of any color to cast them. So you get to search instead of them. Oh well, you get to search their deck instead of them. And then you get to exile those cards and you get to cast them instead of them. So it's really cool. Alright, so we got Ardent Intrepid Archaeologist. Powerstone Engineer. Impulsive Pilferer. That is pretty interesting. Yeah, go go opposition agent. Really helps new players have opportunities to build. Oh, okay, cool. This is the first time I've opened this card. Looks really fun. So it's a 9-mana creature. Alright, when he dies, create 3 colorless golem artifact creatures, but of course the encore is where it gets nuts, because then you just get a billion golems. Cool card. The Shipwrecker. Arkelos, Lagoon Mystic. I kind of want to build him. Yeah, he's not exceptionally powerful, but he's a neat card. He's untapped all permanents. Yeah, so kind of neat. He's missing some abilities, kind of, in terms of like the colors. You know, there maybe should have been like one more line of text somewhere in there, but you know, it's just kind of a nice chill card. Prismatic Piper. Awesome. Before I get too deep into this, I'm gonna separate my rares, because I'm interested in a bit of a comparison based on how far. Let's see here, we have Cobbleswell. I'm just kind of interested to see how many. Yeah, because this is a 24-pack box, and I'm interested to see how many rares you actually end up with once it's all said and done. Because a pack can have up to 3 rares. I don't know if moving in closer. Yeah, it looks okay on my camera. What I should just do is turn these videos around, shouldn't I? Just in post-production, just turn them around. Pretty smart. Don't know how to do that. I bet it's not hard. Enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Lose 2 life for each card you hand. That's pretty dang good. I mean, yeah, you start losing life if you've got a bunch of cards in your hand, but there are definitely ways to get around that. There are certain decks that this would be excellent. Go straight. Oh, this is the first time I've opened this. I don't know what it does. Okay. Here, I'll read it and then turn it. Lothiel the Boundless Dog. Lifelink. It's a 2/2 for 4 mana. At the beginning of each end step, if you gain life, so it can happen on every turn, including opponent's turns, distribute up to that many 1/1 counters among any number of other target creatures. Huh, really cool. Okay. So yeah, definitely a big life gain card. Huh, neat. Cool. Alright, so that also goes in the rare pile. Elvish Visionary Flood, that's pretty. I'll turn it this way, and then I will, if I need to turn it around, I will look at it. Bruce is in the next door room playing some sort of first person shooter. It says, okay, Doomsayer, Endless Judgment, Burning Anger, down from rare to uncommon, Skilled Animator. Oh, nice. Vessel, very cool. Ew, hey, how's my box doing, guys? Mana Drain. Nice. Very cool. There's Magpipers. We're gonna go back to that Mana Drain so you can check it out. I'm gonna say that Mana Drain is among the best counter spells in the game. Wait for it to focus here. Maybe it'll focus, I don't know. There we go. So 2 mana, blue, counter target spell, so it counters any kind of spell you want. At the beginning of your next end step, add an amount of X, colorless mana, equal to that spell's converted mana cost. So it's a huge ramp card. So it's not necessarily always good in control style decks, because you might come to your turn and not have anything to really advance your board if all of your spells are reactive in hand. but it is excellent in decks that have big creatures they can deploy, or are running, lots of ramp cards. If you're running things like the Skyclave Relic, the new one out of Zendikar Rising, where you can, create a bunch of Darksteel ingots, basically. Or if you're running Gilded Lotuses, if you're running enchantments that have lots of colorless mana that need to be cast, certainly it's really, really good, just because of your ability to cast them and then still end the turn probably with mana available to continue to play that control style strategy. But for other decks that are just trying to advance their board and run counter spells as sort of a protective backup, that's where the cards like Mana Drain really, really shine, because then they're going to ramp you into something that just really further accelerates you, and you can just push your advantage from there. So Mana Drain, very, very good card. Wait for it to focus. There we go. Bruce is upstairs complaining about how people play first-person shooters on the internet. He's an annoyed Alphasaur. Move it down there. There we go. Hello, Blessing, Ingenuity Engine. I'm not even familiar with this. Okay, 7 mana Cascade. Sacrifice an artifact, return target artifact you control to its own hand. Interesting. Okay. Weird. Probably not good enough to run in almost all cases, but interesting. Command Beacon, always a good card to see. I like this card. I love the art. Look at the art. It's a amassing horde of elvish. I mean, I would call them zombies, but it's an elf horror creature, so it isn't actually a. They're not actually zombies. Oh, beautiful. Foil Preordain. Very nice. Focus, there we go. And I suppose if there's any card you want to look at, you're just going to pause the video, mostly. Most of these uncommons and commons are going to be, pretty run-of-the-mill. Creatures, battlefield, tap, okay. Flash and Death Touch, Path of Ancestry, another good reprint. Pen and Blade. Monstrous Onslaught. Slow the Strong. Got down to uncommon from rare. Court of Cunning. Cool. Slurp. Little Hero's Blade. And the Prismatic Piper. You see a lot of Prismatic Pipers. That's intentional. It's because the draft boxes are designed to draft, and it may be that you want to draft a certain pair of colors, and that Prismatic Piper allows you to do that. In fact, it even describes in the draft here. I'll pull it over here. It even has a little blurb about how you can bring in Prismatic Pipers from outside of the draft, just so you can play the colors that you were intending to play. So. Wait for it to focus in here. There we go. I haven't opened any of the guy that is like the salamander guy yet. Open the armory, great card. Especially because, so especially because of the red-white deck. Although it may be in the red-white deck if it came out as Pokemon. Body of Knowledge. Unfamiliar with this card too, so let's check it out. Alright, so it's a creature. It's card toughs equal number of cards in your hand. No maximum hand size. Oh, and whenever he's dealt damage, you draw that many cards. Fun. Okay. Very interesting. This commander is bonkers. Very good commander. Cool. Little rare pad. We've got a Corrupted Observer. Oh, this is kind of that political card. At the beginning of each player's post-combat main phase, so after their combat, player adds 2 colorless for each of the opponents, for each of your opponents who lost life this turn. So they are encouraged not to damage you, because they won't get to add any mana. Neat. Let's call that captain there. Token or token. At risk of making this video hard to upload, I'm gonna push it beyond 15 minutes because I need experience with what YouTube does to videos that are longer and larger like that. Marble Diamond. Or even Elf. Cool, this is the new bounce land, but for colorless only. Or Sky Hunter. Unfamiliar. When he attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put an R equipment from among them onto the battlefield. Oh, so this card is excellent in the red-white deck. If an equipment is put on the battlefield, you may even attach it with the rest of the cards. Oh, so that's awesome. That's a really fun card. It's your spontaneous mutation. Okay, cool. There we go, now it's really focused. This card is apparently making waves. Sky Diamond. Saboteur. Fighter Perfect. Elves you control. So, as an enchantment. That's kind of cool. More cards I'm unfamiliar with. 5 mana. Blade Griff Prototype. 3/2. Flying. And deals combat damage to a player. Destroy target non-land permanent of that player's choice that one of your opponents controls. Oh, so you attack somebody who is willing to take the damage, and then they choose what gets destroyed. That's kind of neat. Prava, Armix, Scrounging Bandar Foil. For lead, charcoal, Mr. Seer, all good cards. Fencing, Victimize, love that card. Warseeker Silver, good. Necrotic Hex, 7 mana cost. Each player sacrifices 6 creatures, and you create 6 tapped zombie tokens. Okay, that's good. This is a new partner. I am not sure I've seen this one. You may pay X. When you do, distribute X when encounters among any number of elves. Target elves. Cool. That's pretty neat. Yeah, it goes very well with Heritage Druid, I think. Not Heritage Druid, Devoted Druid. That's kind of cool. Krark the Thumbless. That's rare of the pack. Core cartographer. Command tower. Nice. Battle Bond land. Even though it's not Battle Bond, but that's what they're getting called now. Radiant. Crow of Dark Tides. Mask of Memory. Oh, nice. Austere Command. Very good. Sakashima. Great card. Here, we'll pause. We'll go back to Sakashima just so you can check it out. You may have Sakashima of 1,000 Faces enter the battlefield as a copy of another target creature you control, except it has Sakashima of 1,000 Faces other abilities. The legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control, and it is a partner commander. 4-mana clone. Very cool. Very cool. Maelstrom Colossus. Commander's here. 3 visits, nice. Your Golem. Rings of Brighthearth. Beautiful card. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. Oh, nice. Second rare of the pack, an Evanrel. Or Borg Tyrant. Oh, and here we go. We've got a foil etched Tana the Bloodsower. Very cool. Here, we'll go back to that card just so you can take a... So these are what are called etched foils. There we go. So it has kind of a glitter gloss, sort of a textured face. And Tana herself is a 4-mana green-red 2/2 with trample. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, you create that many 1/1 green sapperling tokens. So she's really cool. She's a partner. Void Albasaur. I think it's my new favorite card, or the new favorite name. Finished Heart. Lightning Scale. Behemoth. Emberwild the Captain. What does this do? Okay, we've got a 4-mana 4/2 Jin Pirate. When there's a battlefield, you become the Monarch. Always good. Whenever an opponent attacks you while you're the Monarch, it deals combat damage to that player equal number of cards in their hand. Oh, okay. Jury. Beautiful. Full fire damage. Cool. Sorry, I know I'm cruising through commons, but mostly I'm doing that because you're going to see them many, many times. Elvish Dreadlord. Okay, here, I can keep it turned around for you. Alright, 5 mana, 3/3 elf zombie. Death touch. When he dies, non-elf creatures get -3/-3 until end of turn, and then when he encores, of course, he wipes the board basically. Unless they're elves. And Felice. And a foiling Daring Saboteur. Turn to Dust. Favorite of mine. Torment. New art, I think. Court of Ire. Alright, Court of Ire. Enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Beginning of each end step, beginning of your upkeep, Court of Ire deals 2 damage to any target, but if you're the monarch, it deals 7 damage instead. You just strike down something. Ghost. A little lizard. And a Howling Golem. Foil. Supernatural, Fire Diamond, Squad Captain, Wildheart Invoker, Elvish Tombslayer, Rhinos Judgment. Start getting the uncommons here. We've got a Sire Storm Tamer, Hero's Blade. I love this art, Feast of Succession. Very cool art. Real, it's just neat that it's a real, I don't want to call it classic style because it's not. It's stylistic. It has sort of the look of like of tapestry art or almost like a historical. It has this historical flair to it, so I really, really like it. Suction's Protege. 6 mana flash, Cascade. You may have Sakushima's Sakushima's Protege enter the battlefield as copy of any permanent that entered the battlefield this turn. Okay. Neat. Good card. Haha, Yurlok of the Scourge Thrash. The Scorched Thrash. Really cool. Mana burn commander. I like. For those unfamiliar, here I'll bring it back. Yurlok of the Scorched Thrash says, here, let me back him up. He's a 4/4 with Vigilance. A player losing unspent mana causes the player to lose that much life, and then you can tap it, and each player adds mana. So, kind of cool. He ramps you. Yeah, you can probably I don't know what artifacts you have access to. But you could run him with if there are any artifacts that say like. Only you can cast spells on your turn, or extra, stuff like Defense Grid. Then you could do a bunch of damage, and they couldn't use the mana for anything useful. Unless they have the abilities, I suppose. So what he really needed is he needed fire breathing. In addition, that way you already always had a mana sink. But I suppose then he does everything all by himself, and so he's not impressive or something like that. Sorry, the camera isn't really focused on this pack very well. Spring Well, Confiscate. switches. There again, that's Seth McKinnon. Oh, cool. This is the first time I've opened this card. Sphinx of the Second Sun, an 8 mana 6/6. Let's zoom in there. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Flying at the beginning of your post-combat main phase, you get an additional beginning phase. So the beginning phase includes the untap, upkeep, and draw steps. Really cool. Heard you like extra turns, basically. Again, Arcanum Weaver. Sacrifice enchantment. So he's a Mardu enchantment commander. Very neat. Well-Walled Celebrants. We got what? We've got, not counting the pack in my hand, there will be 4 packs left in the box. So this is pack 5 of 5 left in the box. Focus, there we go. I was just waiting for it to focus before I continue on. Fertilid, Martyr, Prism. Grafted Warrior. It's perfect. Bio Waste Blob. Alright. Oozes you control get +1/+1. That's fun. If you control a commander, create a token that's a copy of. Oh, neat. It's kind of fun. There hasn't been an Ooze commander yet. That would certainly be very neat. There we go. We did it, guys. A foil etched prismatic piper. Power, Spetters, Arcane Signet. There we go. Evanrel needs his disc. Bearclaw. What else is his ring? Look at Reshape the Earth. Unfamiliar with this card, so wait for it to focus in. There we go. Search your library for up to 10 basic. No, for up to 10 land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. So this is just like the ramp spell. This is the let's get this party going ramp spell. That's wild. Oh, double rare. There we go. Dama of the East Tree. Where if you cast it with Reshape the Earth, you could put another bunch of things in there. Oh, here's the triple rare pack. Teversat. Doom of Fools. I don't even know what the card does. So we get a 5 mana 4 loyalty planeswalker. And +2 to create Thralls. You may sacrifice another creature. If you do draw 2 cards, then draw another card. Was a commander. Also, you can sacrifice commanders. Gain control of all commanders. Put all commanders from the battlefield in the command zone onto the battlefield under your control. Oh wow! So it just calls everybody to the front. And then he can be your commander, and he has partner. Wow. Wild. That's incredible. That's fun. Oh, all right, guys, we did it. We got the mythic, the legendary unicorn 4 rare pack, because we somehow got a mythic. Oh, both of our partner slots were rare and mythic, and then we got a foil card, so that is not bad. Thank you, buddy. Trash off screen. Well, we're not going to beat that pack, anybody. We peaked right there, but we'll see what's in the last 2 packs. Murder. Okay, just get uncommons and rares here. Wellness, Dreamstone, Sakashima's Will, another new card for me. If you control a commander, you may choose both. Target opponent chooses a creature they control. You gain control of it, so they get to choose though. Choose a creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until end turn. Alright, so you can just everything becomes that really good card. We're back. And for our last pack, Preordained, Smite, a Lost Diamond, then comes here with a Humble Defector, Judge, a Nightblade, Court of Ambition. You become the Monarch. It's a 4-mana spell. At the beginning, enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 3 life, unless they discard a card. If you're the Monarch, each player loses 6 life, unless they discard 2 cards. So, causes loss of life. Rogue Rock, Son of Roga, and a Haunted Cloak. And that crew is the box. Pretty sweet. So, I'm curious. 24 packs, but obviously a lot more rares. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm separating the mythics. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to push that up. That's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that's the 1-to-1. 25, 26, 27, 28. Preordained is excellent. Well, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So the boxes are balanced to be very similar, I would say, to regular boxes that we're familiar with buying, like standard release boxes with Zendikar Rising and the Guilds of Ravnica and stuff like that, where 36 packs, about 36 rares. I kind of feel like the difference here, and maybe it's just because I'm a Commander player, is that we've definitely got some cards that are, at least for the Commander format, they're really powerful. Mana Drain certainly comes to mind. I was very impressed with the Tevish. Reshape the Earth certainly seems fun in decks that can somehow pull off casting a 9-mana spell. But we've got the Sphinx and we've got the Sakashima. Those are just discussing the mythic rare slot. We've got tons of cards in the rare slot that are equally just really impressive opposition agent. I actually really like the Lothiel. Now we've got the things like that. I mean, Rings of Brighthearth could have easily been in the Mythic Rare slot if they'd wanted. I really like that. Kadama, I mean, that Kadama, the East Tree, is going to be an incredible card. So, I mean, yeah, just a really fun opening experience, and a great way to grow and build your commander, collect your commander cards that you can have access to with deck building. And that's only looking at the rares. You know, we bumped into all kinds of really, really good commons and uncommons. You know, the Return to Dusts, all of the diamonds, the preordains, some of the black draw spell, that enchantment. A really great set and really fun to open. So, well, hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and hope you're having a great weekend.